What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we are back at the CTC Treehouse to look at 4 new soft baked bars. Ryan, why don't you come in and take a peek at these? So we have a couple of somewhat conventional offerings from Pillsbury. We've got birthday cake and a fudge brownie soft baked bars. And then we got a couple wild General Mills oriented ones, Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Lucky Charms. So each of these is just a little square brownie or blondie that kind of follows the theme that you see on the package. $2.86 each at Walmart for a pack of 6. And I guess let's just get right into it. First up, we've got the birthday cake bars from Pillsbury. As you can see, we get that nice kind of rainbow confetti, get some jimmies in there, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that this is gonna set the bar pretty high. I'd say that I love birthday cake flavored dessert bites like this. I mean, they smell great. They smell like a sugar cookie, really, more than anything.
Oh, so sugary.
Right? Mmm. Mm. For a packaged snack cake, you could have fooled me that that was home baked.
Holy smokes.
It's moist, but it's substantial. It's a little, it's
like too moist.
It's incredibly moist, but also like sometimes when something is moist, like it's oily and, you know, when I say it's substantial, I mean, it's holding its shape. It's holding together. It's holding its texture in your mouth. It's like a well-baked homemade bar.
That's good.
They're really good. These guys got some stiff competition. That's all I'm saying.
Seriously.
Great texture from the confetti. A little bit of crunch. Chocolate fudge brownie. Look, Pillsbury knows how to do one thing. It's probably brownies, right? So as you can see, as with any of these, you get a drizzle up top. Mm-hmm. So these are the chocolate fudge brownie. You got drizzle up top, and then you got some brownie underneath. Chocolate on chocolate on chocolate.
That's right.
So
that is melting.
I know it, right? I don't think it was designed for the 90+ degree heat of Texas, but you know, that's what happens when you introduce a product in the middle of the summer.
Mmm.
It's pretty good, but what I will say is it's maybe a little bit like snack cake devil foodie more than brownie, whereas the birthday cake bars tasted like a delicious home-baked dessert. This tastes like a solid snack cake.
Yes.
Those are two different things, two different leagues. Everybody would always prefer a home-baked dessert to something that they're getting from Hostess or Little Debbie, and I'd say this is more akin to the Hostess Little Debbie team than the Pillsbury home-baked good team, right, Ryan?
Yeah, a little chalky also. I think
it is.
It's not. Snack cake is coming.
It's not as good as even like a Little Debbie brownie, where like you have that nice soft texture and then the smooth, almost like buttery, creamy, you know, brownie part. This one, it's okay. I'm not necessarily complaining, but you know, when the birthday cake sets the bar that high, definitely is not meeting expectations. Now, anything could happen with these next two. We got Cinnamon Toast Crunch. CTC meets CTC.
That's right.
Remember, our third 10 out of 10 product was that Yoplait smoothie CTC. So maybe we get a double 10 on our hands. Who knows?
Dude, I'll tell you, that box.
Oh yeah, it is
beautiful.
Well, CTC got a kind of upgraded packaging a couple of years ago, and usually I'm not in favor of package updates, but in this case I was. So go ahead and grab one of these CTC soft baked bars.
Cannot wait to try this.
Ooh boy, smells like delicious cinnamon roll.
Holy smokes.
Mmm. It's got a nice granular texture to it too, like the cinnamon does. And then the bar itself is very smooth. good texture, very strong cinnamon flavor, and I think it's a little bit of cream cheese drizzle. Tasting that cream cheese?
Yeah.
Very solid. The question is it distinctly Cinnamon Toast Crunch? The answer is a definitive no. It's just cinnamon with Cinnamon Toast Crunch on the package. Not Cinnamon Toast Crunch necessarily. Now this may be the most interesting offering of the day. It's a Lucky Charms Marshmallow Blondie, where you've got all of the different pieces and apparently including the unicorn.
Whoa.
Good luck finding a unicorn in there. Looks like just a big mashup of rainbow colors. Ryan, grab your keep.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see. Way too dry. For some reason, this one is hitting very dry with me. How about you, Ryan?
Dry.
The marshmallow flavor is lost. It's just basically a blondie. The drizzle on top is like a sweet vanilla drizzle, and you need something to contrast the incredible sweetness of the blondie and marshmallow itself, and that ain't doing it. Yeah, that's maybe an innovative way to close it, but not necessarily a delicious way to close it. So the Gimmick Grade, I'm going to give these two their own and these two their own together because I feel like they're similar enough that we should just group them. For the Pillsbury offerings, I'm going to give a Gimmick of a 4 out of 10. It's just basically dessert bars from a dessert company, nothing super crazy. Maybe just interesting enough to buy on its own merits, but you're more expecting something delicious than something interesting. The exact opposite goes for the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Lucky Charms cereal-inspired blondies. I think that that's a much more innovative concept. I think that the packaging is elevated relative to its Pillsbury counterparts. Very eye-catching to find these in a snack cake aisle, so I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10 for the pair of them. It's getting into the Capsule Countdown. I think I've made it fairly obvious kind of where I stand on some of these. Fourth place is going to go to the Lucky Charms. That's got me begging for a glass of water. These are not very good. Just really, if I were Lucky Charms, I just wouldn't be real thrilled about throwing my name on this product. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. Fourth place on today's Capsule Countdown. Last place. Third place is going to go to the Chocolate Fudge Brownies. It just can't compete with any of the other brownies that are currently in the snack cake aisle or any Pillsbury brownies. So once again, just a product that probably doesn't need to exist all around. I'll give it a, what do you think, Ryan, like a 4.5 out of 10?
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing special. I mean, it's not offensive. I will probably eat another one of them, but I definitely don't want 6 of them. Second place, going to go to the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Bars. The thing about these is they have a great cinnamon flavor. The star of it is the texture. I like the cream cheese icing addition. Really a well-designed bar, not necessarily reverse engineering I almost call it consumer time capsule, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch experience, but definitely a good, solid cinnamon flavored brownie type product. So I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Second place on today's Capsule Countdown. But the star of the day, just after the Consumer Time Capsule birthday, we've got birthday cake coming in first. These are just outstanding. Really could have fooled me that this was some delicious home-baked good. It's got to be a 9 out of 10. As far as anything in the snack cake aisle, it is as strong as just about anything that's out there. Even the top flight offerings from Little Debbie and Hostess will have a hard time competing with these. They're the perfect size, the perfect texture, and a really great taste. Maybe a little bit too plain to be a 10 out of 10, but definitely well earning of first place on today's Capsule Countdown and a 9 out of 10. And that brings us to our product from the archives today. And that is kind of another snack brand that found themselves in a part of the grocery store that you wouldn't expect, just like our earlier offerings today. From 2003, it's the Jell-O Pudding Bites. This is the vanilla and strawberry mix. They are pudding-flavored fruit snacks, and they were unbelievably good. They also made a vanilla and chocolate variety, but my go-to was the vanilla and strawberry. I actually did buy these and eat these myself back in 2003 and managed to save the packaging. Really it's like it had that perfect chewy texture. It really did taste like Jell-O pudding. It was really a marvel. Definitely a product. I don't ask for many products to come back, PB Crisps being the #1, but I'd really like to see these again and review them on the channel because they really were a unique experience and not something I've been able to capture in the 17 years since. So, do you guys remember those? I don't know. Do you, Ryan?
Oh yeah.
You do? Okay, cool. So maybe other people do too, but there's just not a lot of info about them out there. So I'm just wondering if other folks also ate those and enjoyed those, but hopefully we'll enjoy what we got coming up next. We got Cocoa Puffs Brownie Bites, Lucky Charms Honey Clovers, and Confetti Cake Pop-Tarts Bites. So it's an all breakfast review on the next CTC review. Stay tuned next Monday for that. And of course, until next time, I will miss you until I see you. I'm grabbing my last bite of the winter on the way out. Cheers.